Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
So in previous class we learnt it about the image formation by a plane mirror and a field of view. Then we learnt about what is the minimum mirror and what is the position of mirror to required form a full image of an object. So today we are going to be learn if the position and the height of the mirror is fixed, then what are the things are going to be appears for an object. Yes or no? In previous class the object is fixed and we find out the minimum, what is the length of the mirror, useful mirror, and what is the height of the mirror should be placed so that it can be appears a full image of an object. So today's class we are going to learn the position and length of the mirror is fixed, then we have to find out how much portion of an object can be appears to us. Okay, shall we start now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. See here. See now, let it be consider there is an 2 meters of object is there. How much? 2 meters height. And now there is an 1.2 meters. Above the 1.2 meter there is an 1 point, let it be, this is the mirror. The mirror height is 0.4 meter. Consider 0.4 meters of mirror is fixed. Now he asked what are the things can appears to us. Okay. So first of all, my dear students, can you please tell me, is this mirror can be form a full image?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, obviously. So the formation of the full image of an object is not depends upon the length of the mirror, but how much it appears, it depends upon the length of the mirror. We already learnt very clearly in field of view. Yes or no? Formation of image, it will be formed whether we are taking the full length of the mirror or half of the mirror or whatever it may be. The formation of full image does not depends upon the length of the mirror, but how much it appears, it depends upon the length of the mirror. It clearly says that in the field of view. So now image is forms clearly here, the total image is forms here. Let it be considered if it is a d distance, this also d distance. Now the image is forms here, consider the image is forms here, the total image is forms. So d distance, d distance. Now see here how the ray diagram will come. So this is the, see here, one of the ray we are going to taking here from the bottom to head. So this is the ray. Yes or no? Yeah. So now let's see here this ray. See now. One ray. So it comes from here. So how from here? It comes from here and it will be reflected back into the eye. Are you getting my point? If you take the second ray, see here, the second ray we are going to draw here. So second ray is enters into the eyes. So this second ray will comes from where, my dears? Let it be, so here. See now. So this ray will comes from here. So this is the second ray. Now how much portion is appears here? If you consider this is an, consider this is an x. Now this is an d. Now this total is an y. So if you find out y and x, then we can easily find out the d value. D is equal to how much, my dears? Y minus x. So that means this much portion only can appears to the observer. Yes or no? Is it full images forms? No, right? It is not full images forms. Some of the part is only appears to the observer. Yes or no? Now see here, Now we are going to be seeing it is on 1.2, it is on 0.4, this is also 0.4 meters. Yes or no? Total is 2 meters. Got it? Now find out the similar triangles. See the similar triangles. This triangle and this total triangle. Both the triangles are similar triangles. Then if both the triangles are similar, what is the property says? The ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. So now x, see here, x upon how much, my dears? This is then 2d. X upon 2d is equal to 0.4 upon d. So dd get cancelled. So it will come x is equal to 0.8 meter. Is it not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So in the similar manner, the y, if you find out the y, the similar triangles here, this triangle and this total triangle, both the triangles are similar triangles. Yes or no? So now it is here y upon 2d is equal to how much, my dears? This is y upon 2d is equal to, now how much? Similar triangles here, this similar triangle. Are you getting my point? Total is on 0.8 upon d. d gets cancelled. So y value will come, y is equal to 1.6 meters. Are you getting my point? Y is equal to 6. So now how much d? d is equal to y minus x. That is equal to how much, my dears? 1.6 minus 0.8 is equal to 0.8 meter. This is the d value. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Clear, everyone? So first what we have to understand here, is it full image is formed? Full image of an object is formed. So first, whatever the length it may be the mirror, the image will form fully. Full image will form. But is it full image is appears? No. So some of the part. So this part only is appears. So because this mirror is only the useful, so that this much of length of the image is appears to us. Image will form fully, but appears is only the d distance of the image is appears to us. Are you getting my point clearly?
Yes, sir.
So these 2 points are clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So if you take, see here another example, for the same example, consider, instead of I am taking as an mirror is an 0.8, if you take as an 0.8 meter, from the position, if I drag down, that means if I extended the mirror, instead of 0.4, if I take as in 0.8, then what will happen? The x value will be remain same. See here, if I am drawing the diagram, let it be considered, this is 2 meters of length. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Now let it be, this is an, from here what I said, instead of 0.4, I am taking 0.8 meter, 0.8 meter. Now see here, this total image will form. The formation of the image is not depends upon the length of the mirror. So the total image is forms here. See, when the total image is forms here, see, the total image is forms. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Clear, everyone? So now how much it is, my dears? This one is an 0.4. Got it? 0.8, 0.4. How much? 1.2. How much it remains here? How much is remains? 0.8. Very good. It is an 0.8 meter. See, let's see now. Now x value how much will come, my dears? X is equal to x by 2d is equal to 0.4 upon d. d get cancelled. From here x is equal to how much it will come? 0.8 meters. So x value will be remain same. But when you come to the y value, y upon 2d is equal to, see here how much it's taken here? 0.4 plus 0.4. 0.8 we took, right? So here how much? 0.8.
1.2.
Very good. It is an 1.2 upon d. d get cancelled. Now y value how much will come on?
2.4.
Very good. It is on 2.4. 2.4 meters of image will forms. But how much the length of the object?
2 meters.
Only 2 meters. But how much it comes here? Y value? 2.4. What do you mean that? When the object itself is on 2 meters, but the image is came as in here, y is equal to how much? 2.4. That means to say that In this case, the floor is also appears. Whenever the y value will come more than the object length, then what is the meaning for that? The meaning is floor is also appears to us. What is that? Floor is also appears. See, if you draw the ray diagram, how it will come? See here now, my dears. So one of the ray we have to take. See here, one of the ray. See, this is, if you are drawing like this, so this is one of the ray is enter into the eye. Yes or no? See here, where it should come? It will be appears like this. It should comes to appears like this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is the image formation. The image formation we know very well. The second ray, if you are taking the second ray, see here, the second ray is enter into the eye. Then this ray will be comes here. See, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
See, if you draw this, it will become as an, it becomes like this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, the floor is also appearing here. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Clear everyone? X value, my dears, how much the value of d will come? So d is equal to how much will come, my dears? So d is equal to y minus x. So d is equal to how much, my dears? 2.4 minus 0.8. Yes or no? That is equal to how much? 1.6 meter. So this is the d value. Are you getting my point? This is the d value. See, my dear students, here. So each and every problem we need not to do all those things. Okay, I will say you the very short trick so that you can do the problems without put your pen on the paper. So what is the short trick? See, if you carefully observe here, this is only the useful mirror, right? This side is only the useful mirror. So how much it is? 0.4. How much is appears? Answer is 0.8. That means double of the useful mirror. The answer is double of the useful mirror. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you see the example, this 0.8 is the useful mirror. Yes or no? In this 0.8, how much object can appears? The double of useful mirror. So 0.8 into 2, 1.6. See, this is the very short trick. Immediately we can able to say the answer without doing the problem on the paper. Are you getting my point? So if you are consider, if you are taking the example, see, I'll make you many examples like this. Okay. See, for example, consider this is the 2 meters of the, okay, example, this is on 2 meters. Now consider here is an image formation will be formed, total images forms here. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So now if the mirror is taking as an, see here, if it is taking as an, here is an 0.5 meters. 0.5 meters of the mirror is V2. Are you getting my point? This is on 2 meter. Let it be, it is on 0.8 meter. So 0.8, 0.5. How much, my dears? It is on 0.8 plus 0.5. How much it is? 1.3. What is the remaining? 0.7 meters is remains here. Okay. Now on this example, what is the useful mirror? See here, above the 1 meter above only we are going to be take the useful mirror, right? So in the previous class we says that if the man wants to be appears a full image, then how much we took? H by 2. Yes or no? What is the position? H by 2. So above the 1 meter. Above the 1 meter means how much the useful mirror will come? Is on 0.8. That means 0.2. 0.2 mirror is not useful. This 0.2 mirror is not useful. Yes or no? How much mirror is useful? 0.3. So 0.3 double is? Yeah, D is equal to 0.6 meters. Simple. If you take another example, let it be, I will take here. For example, let it be, the object is 3 meter. Object is 3 meter. And it's placed above 1.8 meter. How much? 1.8. Are you getting my point? And above that, let it be considered 0.4 meters of mirror is there. Got it? 0.4 meter. So here the full image is forms. Now, how much the useful mirror here? See here, half of the 3, how much? 1.5. How much it is here? 1.8. Then above the 1.8, how much? 0.4 only, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my point? 0.4. 0.4 double, isn't? So simply 0.8 meters is circumference. As simple as that. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Can you please make a note of it? We will going to be continue our class. Okay. So from the previous examples, we have the conceptual understanding is the image formation is not depends upon the length of the mirror. Then how much it appears is depends upon the length of the mirror. So whenever it says that how much length of the image can be able to see, then what we have to do? We have to do the double of the useful mirror. Yes or no? Simple, as simple as that. That is the very short trick. Yes or no? From the previous examples we learnt it. So now we are going to take one example. See here, what is the question is asked? Example. Here, let it be consider there is 1 meter girl is standing here. How much? 1 meter girl. 1 meter girl is standing here, and behind 1 meter the 2 meters of boy is standing here. Behind the girl, behind 1 meter, 2 meter length of the boy is standing here. In front of the girl, 1 meter apart, there is a mirror is there. So this is the mirror. Are you getting my point? This is the mirror. Now the question is asked, what is the length of the mirror such that the boy can see the full image of an girl? Obviously the boy want to be see the full image of a girl. Yes or no? So that is the question. So now see here, the image will be formed, the girl image will form here. So 1 meter apart. Are you getting my point? 1 meter behind the mirror. So this is an let's consider, yeah, this is 1 meter length of the girl image is forms. Now if the boy want to be see the full image of an girl, what we have to do? We have to take a 2 rays. One is coming from the bottom of the girl and enter into the boy's eyes, and second, the head of the second ray is the one of the ray should be comes from the head of the girl and enter into the boy's eyes. Yes or no? Very simple. See here, 2 diagrams, 2 rays we are going to taking here. One is an, take it out. So let it be. See here, one of the rays came here and this ray is enter into the boy's eyes. See here, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So this is should be comes from here. See here, it will be from the bottom. Got it? This is the one of the ray. And what is the second ray, my dears? Second ray should be enters from, it is comes from the head of the girl and enter into the boys. See here, this is the second ray. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So this ray will comes from here. Got it? So this much height of the mirror is useful to see the full image of a girl behind the boy can be see the full image of an girl. Are you getting my point clearly?
Yes, sir.
Let's see now how much it will be. See here. So if you are taking here, so if it is on 1 meter, this is also 1 meter and this is also 1 meter. Okay, this is total is a 2 meter. Now we have to find out the similar triangles. Let consider this is the this height is an, let consider as an y. This height is considered as an x and this height is considered as an d. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
This value only we have to find out, right? This is the mirror. Yes or no? This mirror is only the useful mirror. Got it? This height is has to be find out. Simple, we know that d is equal to how much, my dears? 2 minus x plus y. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So d is equal to 2 minus x plus y. The answer will come. See here now. We have to see the similar triangle. See, one of the similar triangle is, see here, this triangle is equal to this total triangle. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So x upon 1 is equal to, see here, this total triangle. How much, my dears? 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3. How much x value? X is equal to 2 upon 3. Now, similarly, y value. If you want to find the y value, see here, this triangle, see here, this triangle. Is it appears to you? So, this triangle is equal to this triangle. Got it? So, y upon 2, see here, y upon 2 is equal to how much, my dears? 1 upon 3. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So, here y is equal to how much? 2 by 3. Got it? Everyone? Y upon 2 is equal to, yes or no? 1 upon total 3. Got it? So, y value. Now, what is the d value? D is equal to how much, my dears? I am going to write here. D is equal to 2 minus x plus y. 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3. How much, my dears? 4 by 3. See here, D is equal to how much is came? 2 minus 4 by 3. That is equal to how much, my dears? 6 minus 4. Yes or no? 6 minus 4. 2 by 3. The again value will come as an 2 by 3 meter. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So, 2 by 3 meters is the answer. Got it? So, this is the answer. D is equal to 2 by 3. From this example, what is the conceptual understanding here? Sometimes the same question he will going to ask in such a way that a girl is stand middle of the room. A girl is stand middle of the room, and what is the height of the mirror is required to see a girl, the full image of an wall behind the girl. Are you getting my point? In that way he will going to ask. If he asks like that, see the answer, what the answer is came? D is equal to 2 by 3. So, 2 is what, my dears? Height of the wall. Yes or no? 2 by 3. That means if we consider the height of the wall is considered as an h, then how much the mirror is required to see the full image of an wall? H by 3. Yes or no? H by 3. So, D is equal to how much? H by 3. Simple. A person is standing in middle of the room and he want to see the full image behind the wall, then how much height of the mirror is required? Simply we can say that the 1/3 of the height of the wall. 1/3 of the height of the wall. Simple. Got it? So, in the same way, sometimes he will going to give a question in such a way that there is an, consider, this is the mirror. This is the mirror. This mirror length is D length. From the perpendicular to the mirror, let consider the L length. There is one light source is there. How much? Light source. Now, the observer will moving L length here. Again, he is moving in this path. He is moving in this path. He is the observer. Observer is moving apart from the L length again. Are you getting my point? He will going to ask the question simple. At what length the observer can see the image of source of the light? This is the source of the light. Yes. How much length the observer can see the source of the light? What is the answer here? Same mechanism. It is total h by 3, right? Here how much? See here, this is the, now what we have to consider, this length is a height of the wall. Yes or no? Now how much length? See, what is the length of the mirror is given? D. So that means to say that h is equal to 3D. Yes or no? H is equal to 3D. That means this is the h only, right? So this is the height h. So how much it is? D length. At what length he can able to see the image? Simply we can say that 3D. 3D of length. Okay, 3D. 3 times of the length of the mirror can able to see the image. Here also same thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Simple. In this way he will going to ask in different manner he will going to be ask the questions. But you have to understand the language of physics so that you can able to do the answer. Are you getting my point? See, you have the conceptual understanding, then you can able to do any type of problems. Got it? So can you please make a note of it? We can go for the further. Shall we go for the same type of illustrations, or can we go for the new topic?
New topic, sir.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, as your wish. Next is an angle of deviation. Angle of deviation by two inclined mirrors. Two inclined mirrors. Okay. See here now. Now we are going to take the two mirrors. See, let it be, this is one mirror and this is another mirror. Let consider this is a one mirror and this is another mirror. Okay. Now one of the ray is came here. Let it be, consider the angle between this is an 60. Okay. Now one of the rays strike to the first mirror with an angle, let consider as an 30 degrees. Okay. Then he asks the what is the total deviation by the two mirrors. Okay. Total deviation we have to find out. Simple, my dears. Total deviations. See here, this is an 30 degrees, right? So now this is the angle of deviation. If it is going for the 30 degrees, then angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. Yes or no? So this is also 30. Now how much it is, my dears? This is the first angle of deviation. So delta 1 is equal to 180. 180 minus 60. How much, my dears? Delta 1 is equal to 120. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? It is a clockwise. Yes or no? It is a clockwise. Now second ray is touch here. See here, let it be consider. This is the normal for the second mirror. Got it? Now how much angle it is now? See here, 90 minus 30 is equal to 60. If it is on 60, this is also 60. If it is on 60, this is how much it is? It is 30. So if it is on 30, again the reflected ray is come back with the 30 degrees. So this is also 30. So this is an angle of deviation. Angle of deviation delta 2 is equal to how much, my dears? 180 minus 60. So delta 2 is equal to 120 clockwise. Again 120 clockwise. What is the delta net? Delta net is equal to how much, my dears? Delta net is equal to delta 1 plus delta 2. Because it is also clockwise, this is also clockwise. Both are clockwise. We have to add it. So that is equal to how much? 120 plus 120. That is equal to how much, my dears? 240. 240 clockwise. 240 clockwise. Otherwise, delta net is equal to 120 anti-clockwise. Got it? Do you understand, everyone? Are you getting my point? So 240 is a clockwise. Otherwise, 120 anti-clockwise. Got it? 360 minus 220. 240 is equal to 120. So 120 in anti-clockwise. Are you getting my point? So if you consider, see how much the answer is here. See, if you are taking the 60 degrees, instead of 60, if you are taking the 30, if you are taking 90, then how much the angle of deviation? So here also, without doing this problem, we can able to say the answer. I am going to say you a short trick. See here, first, before we are going to give the short trick, you have to analyze that the general interpretation. So what is the general interpretation here? See here, if you are taking, let it be considered these are two mirrors. This is one and this is another mirror. Let consider the angle is an theta. Now for this theta, the incident ray is come with an angle I. Then reflected ray is also move with the angle I. Yes or no? This is also angle I. Are you getting my point? Now how much it is, my dears? First angle of deviation. This is the delta 1. So delta 1 is equal to how much, my dears? 180 minus 2i. It is an clockwise. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Now let it be, this is an normal to the second mirror. Now how much angle it is? See here, 90 minus I. Yes sir, this is total is a 90 minus I. So this is a 90 minus I. Let it be, this angle is an x. If it is an x, how much it is? 90 minus x. Yes or no? So now the reflection ray will move with the x angle. Yes or no? This is the second reflection. Now this is a total angle of deviation. This is a delta 2. How much delta 2, my dears? Delta 2 is equal to 180 minus 2x. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
180 minus 2x, right? See here. So this is 180. Are you getting my point? 180 minus 2x. How much the x value? Did you clear about this diagram?
Yes, sir.
See here. This is the first reflected ray. First reflected ray is an incident for the second mirror. So if it is incident with an x, then again it will go with the reflected ray. Second mirror, second reflection ray is move with an x angle. Yes or no? So angle of deviation, this is the original path of the light ray, right? So this total angle of deviation is how much, my dears? 180. This is the straight line. 180 minus 2x. Got it? How much x now? See here. X value can be able to find out from this interior angle of a triangle. So how much? See here. Total interior angle theta plus 90 minus theta plus 90 minus I is equal to 180. Got it? So 90, 90, 180. So 180 get cancelled. How much, my dears? X is equal to theta minus I. So put it the value. So delta 2 is equal to 180 minus 2 into theta minus I. So that is equal to 180 minus 2 theta plus 2i. So this is an delta 2. Got it? So now delta net is equal to this is an clockwise or anti-clockwise? See here, this is an clockwise, this is also clockwise. So both are the clockwise. So just we have to delta 1 plus delta 2, that is equal to how much the delta 1? Delta 1 is came as an 180 minus 2i. So delta 2 is equal to plus 180 minus 2 theta plus 2i. So 2i get cancelled. That is equal to 360 minus 2 theta. This is an clockwise. Or we can also write as an delta net is equal to 2 theta anti-clockwise. See here, my dears, what is the miracle here? So the d net, total angle of deviation, is independent of angle of incident. Is it not? It is an independent of angle of incident. So I value is not depends. So what we can write here? The angle of total angle of deviation, total angle of deviation is independent of angle of incident. Angle of incident. See here, it is not at all depends upon the I. What the conceptual understanding here? We can give the short trick by understanding these two examples, the general interpretation as well as the example problem. Immediately I can give the answer to you. If you say that the angle between the two inclined mirror is 60, then the answer is double of this angle. So how much it is? 120. See here, 120 is an anti-clockwise. So double, because here clearly it says that d net is equal to 2 theta. Theta is an angle between the two mirrors. Whenever the angle we are going to be taking between of the two mirrors, immediately answer can be an double of that. Whether it is an clockwise or anti-clockwise, how can we interpret it? See here, clockwise and anti-clockwise, how can we say that? See, we have to very clearly says that whether it is an anti-clockwise or clockwise, whichever the ray is fall onto the first mirror. This is the first mirror, right? Yes or no? This first mirror because incident ray is fall onto this mirror. So this is the first mirror. This first mirror we have to rotate the hand to the second mirror. If this comes as an clockwise, otherwise if it comes as an anti-clockwise, we have to take as an anti-clockwise. Yes or no? See here, this is the first mirror, it is going to the second mirror. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
So that's why anti-clockwise. 2 theta is an anti-clockwise. Simple. See here. See here. This is the first mirror. So it is an clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. 120 is an anti-clockwise. 120 is an anti-clockwise. So without doing this total mechanism of the problem, we can able to say the answer within fraction of seconds by the short trick. Yes or no? For example, you can able to see here. For example, consider. So this is a very much important, my dear, because the angle of incident is not depends. If you are taking as an 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever it may be, it is not depends. What is depends? The angle between the two mirrors is only is a dependent. Yes or no? How much angle we are taking? The double of that is the answer. Whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise, we have to check out the incident ray, direction of the incident ray. First mirror, move to the second mirror. For example, first you can make it note of it, then I am going to give some example problems so that you can able to say the answer without doing on the paper. Okay, can you please make a note of it? Okay, I will give some of the example problems. You have to say the answer immediately. Okay, see here. Example. Now this is an 40. Let's consider this is an 30. Now what is the answer?
80.
Very good. It is an 80. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Tell me. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
See here. First mirror, we have to go for the second mirror. Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Very good. Anti-clockwise. Okay. For the same answer, you have to say in the anti-clockwise. How much the clockwise? Simple. 360 minus 80 is an clockwise. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Whatever he will going to ask, we can able to give the answer very immediately. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
This is an anti-clockwise, this is an clockwise. 360 minus 80 is an clockwise. Got it? For example, another example, let me see. So I am going to give the two mirrors which are perpendicular to each other. It is on 90 degrees. One of the rays is going to be fall here with an angle of, consider it is on 45. 45. How much the answer?
180.
How much the answer?
180.
Delta net is equal to 180. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Very good. It is an anti-clockwise. What is the clockwise now? D net is equal to
360 minus 180.
360 minus 180. How much, my dear?
Put 1.
See here, 360 minus 180 is an clockwise. Got it? Are you getting my point? Simple. The same example, see here, another example. How many, what? The infinite number of examples I can represent to you. Yes or no? See here, for example, let it be two mirrors. I am taking the two mirrors, see here. This one mirror and it is another mirror. See, these two mirrors are there. Now the ray is incident here with an angle of 40. With an angle of 40. The angle between this is an, let's consider is an 60. Then what is the answer?
120.
Say D net is equal to 120. Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
See here. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Yes, it is an anti. Okay, and D net is equal to 360 minus 120 is an clockwise. Yes or no? For the same example, if you are taking like this, okay, this is an angle between this is an 60, and now ray is falls here with an 30. How much? Delta net is equal to
120.
120. Clockwise or anti-clockwise? See here, the first mirror, this is an second mirror. How it is going? First to second. Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Very good. It is an clockwise. Okay, and also we can also be find out 360 minus 120 is an anti-clockwise. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Whatever it may be. If you want n number of examples, I can be represent to you. See here, another. Consider these are the two mirrors. This is one mirror and this is another mirror. See, these two mirrors are there. The angle between the two mirrors is 90, and the angle of incident, this is with the 40 degrees. How much the answer?
180.
Very good, 180. D net is equal to 180. Clockwise or anti-clockwise? See here. First one, first mirror, second mirror. Clockwise or anti?
Anti-clockwise.
Very good, it is an anti-clockwise, and delta net is equal to 360 minus 180 clockwise. Very simple. Got it?
Yes, sir.
You got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Without doing anything, just whenever we are seeing the diagram, immediately we can able to give the answer without putting our pen on the paper. That is a very short trick. Got it? Can you please make a note of it? Then we can go for the. Shall we go for the same type of problems or different?
Different.
Yeah, we can go for the new topic. Can you please make a note of it? Now next topic is an rotation of mirror. Okay. Rotation of mirror. In the rotation of mirror, see here, there are two cases we are going to take. First one, let's take as an case 1. Incident ray is fixed. Incident ray is fixed. Incident ray is not rotating here. Incident ray is fixed. What is the rotating here? Mirror is rotating. Incident ray is fixed and mirror is rotating. Let's consider. See here. So let it be, this is the mirror. See here, everyone. This is the mirror. Now, let's consider this is the normal. Yes or no? Now, this is the incident ray. Let's consider this is an incident ray. Now, this angle is an angle I. So, how much, my dears, this angle? This angle also angle I. Yes or no? This is an reflected ray. This is an R. This is an I. This is an N, normal. Now, this incident ray is fixed. Now, the mirror is rotate theta angle. See here, like this. Clockwise. Okay, let's consider clockwise. The mirror is rotate. Now, the position of the new mirror is this is. See here. Now, how much is rotate? Angle theta. Theta angle is rotate. Are you getting my point? So now, when this is rotate as a theta angle, then what will happen? Normal is also the new normal will becomes here. Yes or no? This is an n dash. This is a new normal. Got it? Are you getting my point?
Sir.
This is a new normal. Now, how much it is, my dears? See here, if it is on rotate theta, the new normal is also rotate theta. Got it? Now, how much this angle? This angle is on how much? How much this angle? This angle is how much? I minus theta. Yes or no?
Yes.
Total is an I. Now it is an minus theta. So I minus theta. So when the mirror is rotate, see here, when the mirror is rotate here, theta angle, then what will happen? Normal is also rotate the theta. Now, when the normal is rotate theta, then how much the reflected ray is rotate? That only we have to find out, right? So let it be, this is an new reflected ray. This is an R dash. Got it? Now, how much this value? So, how much this value, my dear? See here, this total is an, if it is an I minus theta, is an I minus theta, then how much it is? I plus theta? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, how much this angle? This angle only the angle of rotation, right? How much the angle is rotate? See here, how much we can be? I plus theta minus I minus theta. So, I plus theta, yes or no? Minus I minus theta. I plus theta minus I plus theta. So, how much it is? 2 theta. R dash is equal to how much, my dears? 2 theta. Are you getting my point? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Yeah, clockwise. How the mirror will rotate? In the same sense, the reflector is also rotate. So how the mirror is rotate? Mirror is rotate in the clockwise direction. So reflected ray is also rotate in the same sense. It is also in a clockwise direction. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So this is the case 1. If what is the case 2? Case 2 is an now mirror is fixed. Who is fixed here? Mirror is fixed. Who is rotating here now? Incident ray. Let's consider. So now this is a mirror. Consider this is a mirror. Consider it is a mirror. Now this is a normal n. Now it is an, let's consider this is an angle of incident I. This is an angle of reflection R. Yes or no? Now if the incident ray is rotate clockwise, see here, it is rotate up to here. Yes or no? Let's consider is an I dash. Then how much the reflected ray will rotate? It will be rotated in the same direction or opposite direction? In opposite direction. See here, if the incident ray comes to the near to the normal, then angle of I is equal to angle of R. So that means to say that here the new reflected ray will becomes here. It will come towards, because these two angles should be an equal. These two angles should be an equal. Are you getting my point? So this is an I dash. This is also I dash. Now this is an I. This is an I. So what is the conceptual understanding here? The conceptual understanding is very clearly says that whenever the incident ray is fixed and the mirror is rotated with the theta angle, then the reflected ray is rotated with the 2 theta in the same sense. That means how the mirror will rotate. If the mirror is rotated the clockwise, then reflected ray is also rotate in clockwise. If the mirror is rotate anti-clockwise, then reflected ray is also rotate in anti-clockwise. When you come to the second case, the mirror is fixed. Now who is rotating here? Incident ray. If the incident ray is rotate theta angle in a clockwise, then reflected ray is rotate theta angle anti-clockwise. Got it? Yes or no? Are you getting my point? For example, if you are taking here as an speeds, see here, I will going to write. If omega 1 is an angle of mirror, then omega 2 is equal to angle of reflected ray. Reflected ray. Then how much it is, my dears? Omega 2 is equal to 2 omega 1. Yes or no? In the same sense. In same sense. That means if it is clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. If you write here, what will come? If, see here, omega 1 is equal to angle of incident and omega 2 is equal to angle of reflection, then omega 1 is equal to minus omega 2. Are you getting my point? Otherwise, omega 2 is equal to minus omega 1. Otherwise, omega 1 is equal to minus omega 2. Both the cases we can be right. How it will be? This is an opposite sense. Yes or no? It is not a same sense. It is an opposite, because the minus sign is itself, it is indicated that it will be rotated in the opposite direction. Got it? If the incident ray is rotated in the clockwise, then it will rotate anti-clockwise. Got it? So can you able to understand this concept? Both the two cases? Yeah, can you please make a note of it? Then we can go further. Shall we take the example problem for rotation of mirror?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you please see here now? So example, let it be, this is a mirror. Okay, now These are normal. Now incident ray is strike with the angle of 30 degrees, and reflected ray, obviously we know that it will also move with the 30 degrees. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is an incident ray and this is an reflected ray. Now the question is asked, how much angle should rotate the mirror such that the reflected ray comes on horizontal? Got it? Question is, by what angle should rotate the mirror, by what angle should rotate the mirror such that reflected ray becomes horizontal. How much, my dear? See here, if the reflected ray wants to become horizontal, if it is on 30 degrees, how much it is, my dear? 60?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Because this is a 90. 30 minus 90 minus 30 is equal to 60. So if the reflected ray has to be rotated 60 degrees, then how much the mirror should be rotated? Half of that? Yes or no? Because before we said that, so reflected ray is equal to 2 theta. Yes or no? Theta is an what? Angle of rotation of a mirror. Yes or no? Here theta is equal to angle of rotation of a mirror. Yes or no?
Sir.
Now we want theta. Theta is equal to r by 2. So how much reflected ray has to rotate? 60. That means how much mirror has to rotate? 60 by 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So theta is equal to how much, my dear? Theta is equal to 60 by 2 is equal to 30 degrees has to rotate. So if the reflected ray has to be horizontal. These are one method. Another method also we can be do. So if this this reflected ray can also be made to rotate in this direction. Yes or no? Yes or no? Then also it is become as an horizontal.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir.
So how much it should rotate? 90. This total is a 90. 90 plus 30.
120.
120. So it should be rotate 120 degrees. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So reflected ray should be rotate 120 degrees. Then theta is equal to how much? 120 upon how much? 2. Theta is equal to how much, my dears? 60. 60 degrees has to rotate by a mirror. Another method. See here. See. If this reflected ray is also be rotated like this, this also be rotate. Yes or no? This what? First case we said that, and this is an second case, and this is an third case. But this third case is not possible, because see here, this is an total is an 180. 180 plus 60. How much? 240. Okay. So R is equal to, this is an third case, this is an second case. Yes or no? This is an second case, right? This is an first case. So when we come to the third case, R is equal to how much, my dears? 180 plus 60? 240. So 240. So if it is on 240, theta is equal to how much, my dear? R by 2. That is equal to 120.
Yes, sir.
Check out here. If the mirror is rotate 120 degrees like this, 120. See here. 120 degrees means this total comes as an 90. This is an 120. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this mirror, how it will becomes? See. So this is the mirror. Now this mirror, this is an normal. Yes or no? If this reflected ray wants to rotate horizontally like this, in the third case, how much the mirror should be rotate? The mirror should rotate, theta is equal to 120. So 120 means this is a 90. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
90. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
90 plus 30. So total this mirror has to come in this direction. See here? It should come in this direction, right? Got it? So that means How much it means? See here, this is an back of the mirror. Yes or no? This total angle only, right? 120. This total angle only 120. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? See here. Now, where is the incident ray? Incident ray here. This is an incident ray with the 30 angle. See here, incident ray will fall onto the back of the mirror. Got it? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Do you understand something here? Got it? So mirror will be and comes as an backside of the mirror. Reflected face should not be comes opposite to the incident ray. Which will come? There is a back of the mirror will comes to the opposite to the incident ray. So that is the reflection will take place? No, right? Because reflected, it wants to be reflected, then the reflected surface should be face to the incident ray. Now incident ray is face to the back side of the mirror. So that why the third case is not possible. It is not possible. It is not possible. Are you getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you take another example problem, see here another example problem. Let it be this is an, now this is an incident ray. Okay, this is an reflected ray. Now what is given? From the point of incident, there is an, see here, radius is r. From the point of incident, r radius, distance of r radius, there is one screen is arranged. Then it says that what is the velocity? Find the velocity of reflected ray. What is the velocity of reflected ray? How much, my dears? What is the velocity of reflected ray? See here, this is the velocity, right? So this is the v we have to find out. Yes or no?
Yes,
So tangential velocity we know that v is equal to r omega. So v is equal to r. How much omega, my dears? If the mirror is rotated with the omega velocity, the angular velocity of a mirror is an omega. Okay, then the velocity of reflected rays, find the velocity of reflected ray. If, see here the question is, if mirror is rotating with omega, answer is v is equal to how much, various? V is equal to r2 omega. Yes or no? Because if the mirror is rotated with the omega speed, then reflected ray is moving with an 2 omega. So we know very well. V is equal to 2 omega. Because here is, this is the first case, right? Mirror is rotating here, not a incident ray. Incident ray is fixed, mirror is rotating with the omega. Got it? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is also moving in the same sense. How the mirror is rotating? In the clockwise direction. So it is also clockwise. Got it? Are you getting my point? So can you please make a note of it? Then we can go further. If you take the same example problem, instead of circular screen, if you take as an straight screen, what will happen? See here. Example. Same example we are taking here. This is an mirror. Now this mirror, the incident ray is incident here and reflected ray is reflected here, R. Now the screen is taken here. See here. The screen is taken with d distance from the point of incident. Then he says the same question. Find the velocity of the rotated ray if the mirror is rotated with an omega. Are you getting my point? Now what the velocity we have to find out? The velocity, this velocity we have to find out. V is equal to, this is we have to find out. Yes or no? Now how much it is, my dear? How much it is? See here, if it is considered as an theta. then tan theta is equal to tan theta, see here, tan theta is equal to how much it is? Say now, tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Let consider this value is an y, height is an y. So y upon d, y upon d. So now y is equal to d tan theta. Yes or no? Now we have to find out the velocity of this. So this velocity v is nothing but v is equal to dy by dt. Yes or no? Dy by dt. So differentiate on both sides with the respect to time. So d by dt. So here also let it d by, so I am going to take here, so differentiate with the d by dt. Yes or no? When we are, see here how much it will be, dy by dt is equal to how much, my dears? D secant square theta d theta by dt. Got it? So this how much, my dears? It is an omega. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Velocity only, right? So how much this omega? 2 omega. 2 omega. So this total is becomes as an dy by dt is equal to v. So value is v is equal to 2 omega d secant square theta. Are you getting my point? This is the value. Are you getting my point clearly?
Yes, sir.
So what we did is here, just we take the theta value here, consider as an theta, tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. We know that if you want to find out the velocity here, distance upon time is equal to velocity will come. So distance is how much we consider? Distance is considered as an y. Yes or no? Y. dy by dt is equal to v will come. So that logic we applied here. So from here, tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So y by d. So what we did here is y is equal to d tan theta. We differentiated with the time function. Yes or no? dy by dt is equal to d by dt of d tan theta. So now d is a constant value, so we took as a constant. So tan theta is equal to secant square theta d theta. So secant square theta d theta upon dt. So this total value become d theta by dt is equal to angular velocity. So angular velocity is an omega. How much omega? We know that if this mirror is moving with the omega velocity, then reflected ray is moving with 2 omega velocity. So that's why we took as an 2 omega. So value will come v is equal to 2 omega d secant square theta. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Okay, my dear students, for the today's class, do you understand everything? Very clear conceptual manner.
Yes, sir.
So I gave you many short tricks so that you can do the problems very fastly in the NEET and IIT examination, so that you can save your time. Yes or no? So we apply the logic and we thought it, then we take a short tricks. Yes or no? The short tricks will not be given in your books. So it will be come with the teaching experience. Okay. So that we can give the more knowledge to the students, so that they can save the time in the examinations and they can do the problems. Okay. So hope that you understand very well today's class. Okay. Then tomorrow we are going to be learnt about the velocity of a image and object in a plane mirror. Okay. So relative velocities of object and image in a plane mirror, we are going to continue the class on tomorrow. Okay. Until that, you have to prepare well whatsoever it start up to now. Okay. So be prepared and do it the sheets. Okay. Daily worksheets is given to you. So the daily worksheets also you can do, and exercises which is present in the books, that's also you can do it. If you have any doubt, we can discuss onto the board. A common doubts we can discuss onto the board. Okay. Got it? So can you please make a note of it?